We are told stories, are we not? Tales of monsters and shadows, of secret government labs and children with impossible gifts, stranger things. For instance, we focus on 11, on the Demogorgon, on the terror of the Upside Down. But there is a quieter horror, a colder, more human darkness, standing right there in the light. Dr. Martin Brenner, Papa. He is not just a fictional villain. He is a memory, a mirror reflecting one of the most chilling real-life conspiracies. The camera slowly pulls back to reveal the narrator sitting amidst occult texts and esoteric diagrams. The light is harsh and cold. Dr. Brenner's experiments on children, isolating them, subjecting them to sensory deprivation, forcing them to push their minds past the breaking point with drugs. This is the echo of a name you may not know, a man named Dr. Ewan Cameron. He was a prominent psychiatrist, respected, brilliant, and deeply involved in the CIA's notorious Project M. Think of it, a real-life operation attempting to achieve complete mind control. The music drone intensifies slightly. The narrator leans in conspiratorially. Cameron worked at the Allen Memorial Institute in Montreal. His patients, people who came to him for help with things like anxiety or postpartum depression, became test subjects for horrific procedures. He called it psychic driving. Picture this. Patients were put into drug-induced comas for weeks or even months at a time, sometimes dosed with enormous quantities of LSD, while recorded loops of repetitive phrases, often nonsensical, were played into their ears endlessly. The goal, to wipe the existing psyche clean, to depatten the mind, and then, perhaps, to rebuild it. Quick cut to a close-up of the narrator's intense eyes. Brenner's tank. 11's isolation. The trauma used to unlock her power. It is an almost perfect parallel to the sensory deprivation and the deliberate infliction of psychological pain used by Cameron. He was searching for the key to unlock and manipulate the human mind, just like Papa was. The occult forums and spiritual experts speak of the shadow work, the deep trauma necessary to open psychic gateways. They believe that extreme suffering, deliberately induced, can break the walls between realities. The narrator glances down at an old, bound book, running a finger over the cover. So, the next time you watch 11 call Brenner Papa, remember that this monstrous figure, this scientist who saw human beings only as variables to be controlled, he truly existed. The story of MKUltra is not just history. It is a dark foundation for our modern nightmares. The real terror is not the creature from another dimension. It is the man in the lab coat, wielding science and secrecy like a weapon. That is the truly enduring, gothic horror. The music fades to an abrupt stop. The screen goes black.